Hello, so I want to show you something cool I'm doing with my app, Hyperspace. It allows me to code this website faster than I've ever been able to code a web app. And it uses the same philosophy as HTMX, which is basically you render all of your views and your templates on the server side, and um, and that's it, right? It's all on the server side. So if you need a new view or a new template, you send some data to the backend, it renders the view for you, and then it gives it back to you and you insert it into the page or reload whatever has changed in the page. And it's a much nicer way of working because you get routing out of the box. It's just native native browser, regular old school routing with actual pages and actual routes. And you get the benefit that you're not rendering on the client side and the server side. You're just rendering on the server side. That's it. It's handling all of your templates just like it does when the page first loads. And then you're just, handing it off some stuff that you want to render dynamically. So I want to show you this Ajax form that I built for creating a new site. So the way this works is you just type in a new site name and click create site, and it'll add it to the end of these sites. And the way this works in practice is I attach this Ajax form attribute, which works just like HTMX, but I think my solution, it just feels a little bit better to me. And I'm very comfortable with Ajax and stuff, so just built my own solution, but HTMX is perfectly good. It submits that to the new endpoint. Because it's an Ajax form, it's not going to submit it like a normal form. It's not going to reload the page. It's not going to send, a post request and then be redirected. It's just going to send an Ajax request to this endpoint using the post method, and it's going to send all the data in the form. So it's just going to serialize this. I have two hidden inputs, which is the parent folder ID. In this case, it's the core apps. And the name of that parent folder, basically the folder path, right? And the name, right? So whatever site name you put in here, it's also going to send that. And so when you submit this, it will make an Ajax call, and then it will reset the form automatically. And when it gets back a response, this is the cool part, it checks to see if the response has HTML on it. And if it does, it's going to grab the nodes. This is basically just like a jQuery library. It's just going to grab all the nodes, the nodes element, and just going to append the HTML to that nodes element. And then it's going to show a success message. So it's going to show response.message and response.type. So if it doesn't get HTML back, it's still going to show a toast message, and it'll just show an error in that case. So either way it works, and it's just a ton of functionality captured in like this small amount of code, as far as like rendering the new view, handling state, automatically showing a success notification, and sending all the required data that the backend needs in order to process this request. So I'm really happy with it, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. Bye.